question. Does the relationship with her still serve you?
I mean, it's Issa. She's my best friend.
Given everything that's happened, do you want to do the work of repairing the relationship?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another Insecure video. If you're new, if you love Insecure, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about Insecure Season 4, Episode 9. This is the recap. Overall, this was a very good episode. We can feel the tension building up, and it finally came out at the end of the episode between Molly and Issa. I'm going to break it down now. If I miss anything, you guys let me know, and let me know how you see things playing out. What do you think is going to happen in the next upcoming episode? I think it's going to get crazy, man, and it's going to be a lot of questions that's finally going to get answered. But now, let's go over this episode. I'm going to focus on the key points. Let me know if I miss anything. Now, the episode begins off with your boy Lawrence and Issa. They kicking it. They having a good time. It seems like they've been spending a whole lot of time together, and the bond is getting stronger. Now, for a moment, I thought this was a dream. I thought your girl Issa or Lawrence probably was dreaming, but it's true. The two pretty much are back together. Now, Nathan ends up texting Issa, telling her that is she going to help him move still? And Issa this time does the right thing, in my opinion. She lets Lawrence know, like, look, I got to go help Nathan. Is that cool with you? Lawrence don't really trip about it. He's like, okay, no big deal. But she just wants to do things differently and make sure it works this time. And, of course, Condola is over with, at least for now. And that's what Lawrence lets Issa know, that it's over with him and her. Now, we get to your girl Molly, and she's at her little therapy session, and this therapist is pretty much getting down to the core. Your girl Molly has issues with conflict and handling things. Now, the question came up, does she really want to fix this whole thing with Issa? This is a big deal, and you can tell from Molly's body language that deep down inside, she doesn't really want to do this. She doesn't want to repair this relationship, even though the two are best friends. I just can't see it happening as of right now. We get to Issa, and she wants to let Molly, deep down inside, she wants to let Molly know about what's going on with Nathan and Lawrence and everything. Amal can't really help her out at all. She wants to talk to her best friend. That's what she wants to do. She wants to just squash this. She has a little hallucination of Molly pretty much going off because you know how Issa is. She want to make everything about her, and Issa had to think like, man, I can't really just call her talking about the stuff that I'm going through. We probably need to fix our issues first, which is the smart thing to do. And your girl Issa, she calls, leaves a voicemail for Molly. In my opinion, she's doing the right thing. She's trying to at least take that first step to fix this issue between the two. Now, once the two meet up, it's very awkward. It's weird as hell. It's like, what the hell is going on? Like, they ain't even talking about none of the issues. They talking about random shit like nothing never happened. And I knew that eventually that tension will build up and this will blow up because they would not address this issue. Now, in my opinion, Issa set up the meeting. You know what I'm saying? She took that initiative to call Molly and try to set things up. Now, Molly could have, in my opinion, probably, stepped up and met her halfway. I agree with Andrew. Andrew was like, man, well, maybe you should have met her halfway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't talk about nothing. And Molly kind of got offended, like, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Molly believes she didn't do anything wrong and that Issa should be the one to address everything. In my opinion, I think it's both ways. Issa is setting up a meeting. You should be trying to, meet her halfway and get these issues knocked out. Now, Lawrence, he talks to Issa and tells her, look, that little interview in San Francisco went well and everything is looking good. And it seems like the two are very happy. You guys let me know, could you possibly see Issa going up north with Lawrence to San Francisco? Could that be a possibility if he is offered that job? Now we see Nathan and Issa, they kicking it, but Issa, she's, you know, so cool and connected with Lawrence, she don't really want to mess that up this time. And Nathan, he is kind of flirting, trying to get close, and then Issa has to let him know, like, look, I can't really do that right now. You know, I'm back with Lawrence. And Nathan is kind of pissed. He's like, okay, you back with the dude that you cheated on or whatever. Why you back with him, whatever. I mean, he ain't really asking her why, but he's just like tripping out. And Issa, she was like, dude, you just left, you ghosted me and all this stuff. She starts talking about his issues, and then Nathan had to let her know, like, look, you know, I really have some mental health stuff going on. I'm bipolar. So we get the reasoning why Nathan just disappeared and all that stuff and what was really going on. This dude he's facing a whole lot, or at least he was, with this bipolar disorder. Now we get to your boy Andrew and Molly. Now apparently Andrew went to, like, I think it was a basketball game with his brother Victor and everything like that, but Molly was supposed to be there. Everything was weird because Molly wasn't there, and Andrew addressed this. He's like, look, I know you got an issue with my brother, but he's my brother. Eventually we got to work things out. And Molly doesn't want to, this is something that she does not want to do. She does not want to address the monkey in the room. You're just going to have to get over it and address these issues. You can't keep beating around the bush, expecting it just to get brushed under the rug. Like, just face the issues and get over it and deal with it somehow, some way. Now we see Nathan and Issa, they coming to Andrew's spot to pick up the rest of Nathan's belongings, and they all end up just sitting there kicking it, having a good old time playing games. But you know it's about to be something crazy. You know it's about to be some issues that's about to happen. It just can't be all good, right? Now your girl Molly ends up texting Issa that, look, I'm trying with her. Like, really? Now she thought she was texting Andrew, as y'all saw in the episode. I knew, I was like, oh, she texting the wrong person. And Issa addressed her like, look, I don't think this was for me. So you texting her this, like, look, I'm trying with her. Like, really? Why couldn't you just wait, Molly? And that's the other issue I have with Molly. And as you can look at her face. Yeah, you're caught. You slipped up. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. You slipped up, Molly. Why didn't you just wait to after y'all kicked it to tell Andrew this? Instead, you up there right by Issa texting all this negative shit. Like, come on. Grow up. You have to grow up. And Issa ends up leaving. Molly goes out there, talks to her. Molly is trying to explain, like, look, we need to just talk about what we was going to talk about with the block party, or at least Issa said that. And Molly pretty much said, look, maybe we just ain't on the same level no more, you know what I'm saying, at this stage of our life. Maybe we just can't pretty much be cool no more. And you can tell this really hurt Issa. This is like breaking up with a long-time lover. I mean, Molly is her best friend. I mean, I know these two have issues and stuff, but Issa was willing to put that behind her to fix this, and it really hurts. I almost felt her pain, like, damn, like, I felt for a little bit, like, shit, like, I mean, I know y'all have y'all issues, but man, y'all can work that shit out. But it doesn't seem like Molly is mature enough. She's really suffering something mentally. She has a bad time dealing with conflict, and people that have differences, you know, just overall issues with people, is something that Molly struggles with my opinion. And I understand that Issa is not perfect. No one is really perfect, but at least Issa was willing to set the meeting up, was willing to take that first step to try to fix this. You didn't even meet her halfway. You didn't want to bring it up. I mean, yes, Issa didn't bring it up, but at least Issa was the first person to call and try to fix this, regardless of what y'all been through. But still, to sit up there and even be texting that shit it was supposed to be towards Andrew, but you texted to her by mistake. I mean, that's just messed up, man. You have to grow up and, you know, do things differently, man. But it's gonna get crazy, man. This season finale is gonna get crazy. You guys let me know, what do you thought about this last episode? I think it was great. I knew that tension at the end was going to explode. And at the end of the episode, it just made it seem like, you know, Issa is at a different level and that she's pretty much moving on. At least Molly is, but it really is going to hurt her. But you guys let me know, what do you see happening in this next episode? We're definitely going to talk about some of these storylines this week, so be looking out for them, man. But keep supporting your boy, and I will continue to bring you more Insecure content in the future. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.